Hi, Mr. Barnett. I really appreciate the time you gave me the other week. I did walk away sort of feeling like I had so much to tell you, and I kind of went a bit off track, and it was a bit muddled and all over the place. You know, there's a lot of legal stuff and there's a lot of documentation, and well, look, today the people next door started putting up the first level of this wall, and it's, you know, it's full height because it goes in panels, and you can get a good feel for it. And I thought, while there's a bit of light, I might walk you down here. This video, I don't intend to be much more than a few minutes long, and you get a bit of an idea what's going on. And you know, you've said you'd help me, and I do appreciate it. But seeing it for yourself on a video, let's see how we go. I'll walk you through here, and you'll see my house. I've just walked out my front door. You can see that behind me. Now I'm going to turn the camera around, and so you can sort of see where I'm walking, and you're seeing what I'm seeing. So here's my garden. As you can see, you know, that's the northern, you know, looking to the north. This is the fence that we've had on our boundary for 2 years, to you know, because the neighbours have allowed it. This is our garden. It's quite a beautiful garden, nice tree and everything. You know, we've been working pretty hard on fixing this up. It wasn't much when we got it, and anyway, this is all the garden, and as you can see there, this is the entrance. This is our granny flat. This is the entrance to our house, and they put the undercroft. You can sort of see kind of here. That's the lower ground floor. Now they've just put the first level on, and as you can see, that's kind of how high it's going to be. When you look at that, just keep in mind that is only the first level. That's going to go up another level. Where it is, this is smack on the boundary of my property. Right on, that's on the boundary. So that is not even a centimetre, it's just less than a centimetre, you know, from the front. Yeah, you can sort of see that's up. That's going to go up again, and as you go along, you can sort of see right along the boundary, that's their property. And right along the boundary, so all the way along, this will go all the way up, and not only will it go along and to there, it'll go up right to the back, pretty much to the back of this fence. These steps up here, it'll go from here all the way at another level high to that one there, and it's going to be on our boundary. Going to be 7 meters high, and you see those branches up there, it's going to be higher than those. It's going to be all the way. So basically everything you see here is going to be dead. It's you know, it's hard not to be melodramatic about this, you know, but just a few things. You know, when you look at the rules, you know, a boundary wall shouldn't be any higher than 3 meters is what the rules say, and you know, this is going to be 7 meters high. I might be making up numbers, but it's, you know, the order of magnitude is about right. I don't think a boundary wall should be in this zone should be any more than about 9 meters long. This wall from the front of my property all the way to the back is 32 meters, and it's going to be the entire length of that. So this is how I walk into my house, and I recognise I've got to 4 minutes now, and I'm taking up your valuable time. But you can see they've built a double garage right on the street, double garage, width of their block. That there where it is, that's going to go even higher and along, and right across there's going to be a fence, and then it steps up, and then off she goes right across all the way along. There's nothing right about this, Mr. Barnett. There's a lot wrong about it. And look, I don't know what else to say. I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong, and this is wrong. These guys have the right to build a house, there's no doubt about it. But when you buy a block that's 220 square meters, you don't build a house that's 3 stories high, boundary to boundary to boundary, and which completely overshadows your neighbour's block. I mean, this thing should only overshadow along the boundary that it shared should only overshadow me 25%, and they're pushing, 72%. So it's just out of control, Mr. Barnett. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch this.